Hey, what's up? This is Poog. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I've been feeling a little inspired just to make something recently. I had some time to visit with some family the last couple of years, and I was kind of talking about fighting games with them and just kind of trying to explain some of the things that, I experience on a day-to-day basis playing these games, and I was trying to explain to them what a reset was in a combo. And I couldn't really do it very well with just words, so I'm going to try and do a visual representation here. And I'm going to do it today using one of my favorite games that I played that came out around 2020. And the reason I love it is because the art style is fantastic, the music is amazing, the combat system is really fun, and this game is just fun to play. And I played it competitively pretty good for a while, and I entered like the Grand Stampede tournament, and I think there was like 250 and I got around 50-ish, so I was pretty happy with that result, although I did want to do better. But I put a lot of time into this game, and I love it a lot. Thought you might find it interesting. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into training mode. I'm going to pick my favorite character, which is Arizona.
Arizona.
I'll make you proud, Pa.
And the reason I like her is because she's just the brute force character. Like, she just wants to rush you down, and she's literally like the just ram your head into a brick wall until it breaks character, and that's usually the archetype I lean towards. And what I'm going to show you today to do a reset is using this character, Paprika, and I think it works a lot on her because of just like how big her character model is, like how her neck stretches up. Like, I don't know if this setup would really work on another character, so I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So to just go over just the basics of playing a fighting game and how you would block in general, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the dummy to just block everything that I do. And I'm going to show you just basically how blocking works. So obviously you've got your health bars at the top right, top left, and the more you hit your character or whatever, their health goes down. To block, you essentially hold away from your opponent. So they're going to hold right, and they're going to block right. And if they hold down back, they're going to block low attacks. And you have to stand block anytime you block an overhead. So essentially she's holding right, she's holding down right, she's waiting for the overhead, she's, holding right. And then, excuse me, what's the button I'm looking for here? I was messing around with this. There we go. Okay, here we go. So, there's left, right, so you hold down right here, and if I'm on the right side, you do down left. And there's what's called a cross-up, where if I jump over them with a move, they have to decide which way they're going to block, right? So if I jump at them with this, they have to block left. But if I jump over them, they have to block right, or they will get hit. Does that make sense? Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change it to where they'll let me hit them, basically. And anytime you're getting hit in a fighting game, usually you have to wait until, they're done hitting you. So, you notice the numbers at the top left there? That was a 12-hit combo, right? Okay. So, I'm going to show you what the setup looks like. And I didn't come up with this. I can't remember who I watched, but I saw this and I was like, that is extremely good. I'm going to use that, which is kind of what we do in fighting games. We can talk to each other about all this stuff. We can encourage each other. We could be like, hey, I learned this, oh, you could do this. This works there, stuff like that. And I like that a lot, that everybody's kind of communicating and trying to drive the game to the best that it can be, basically. And I just like that a lot. So here's the setup. Arizona has a lasso, right? So if she catches you with this, I can get a combo. Now, it doesn't do a lot of damage because this is called damage scaling. Because I got her with the rope, because it's such a good tool, the developers basically were like, okay, it can't do a ton of damage every time she gets the grab, right? So that's how they kind of balance how strong characters are in some ways and other ways. So, if I just wanted to get as much damage off of that as I wanted, I could just go and just do whatever basic combo and just, but that's not a lot of damage. Like, that's like, what, 10-15% up there? Okay. So a reset in a combo is basically when you give up the full potential damage of your combo and you give them a chance to block or escape the situation. But if they don't and they get hit, they're going to eat a ton of damage. So watch this. First off, I'm going to do this setup and I'm just going to put as much damage into it as I can just to see how much it does. Wait, excuse me. There it is. Okay, weak damage, right? 14 hits. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset early on in this combo. After I do this move into the heavy, if I do it right, one after the other, it's a true combo. They don't have any chance to escape. They have to take the damage. But if I delay this move just a half a second, in this situation, watch what happens. Watch the, if you can pay attention to the combo counter. Pay attention. New combo. Fresh combo. Look at the damage. Look how much more damage that did. And that is because I gave up my full damage potential in that situation, which wasn't a lot, really. But I gave it up and gave them a chance to play back, and they fell for it. They got hit by it. And I will say that at a high level, most people are probably going to know that setup or be looking for it, in which case I would probably maybe try and do something different, like knock them down and then go for a left-right mix-up. You know, you can do other things to, you know, fake when you're going to go for that setup or if you're going to try something different. But, that's, yeah. Okay, let me do it one more time and notice the counter. It starts off, you know, 1, 2, 3. It's going to reset to 2, and then it's going to be more combo. Yeah, right there. And look at the damage. It's much more, right? It's much more because they're in a new combo. The new combo doesn't involve getting lassoed and my damage getting cut like 60%. Like look how little that did. And that's all because it started with this. But if I start with this and I purposely drop the combo, see, I didn't do it right there. I didn't delay it long enough. If I purposely drop it and get a new hit to start a new combo, the damage just goes up. Because if you start off with like a big hit like this, generally in fighting games, heavy move, right? Look how much damage I can get out of this. And that wasn't even very good. Let me try again. Look at the just because I started with this, like it's a slow move, but it's like very strong if it hits. If that makes sense. And let's see, is there? Oh yeah, I'll show you what it looks like if they block correctly. That's what I'll do. I'll set the computer to block after they have a chance to block, and I'll do the same thing. See how she blocked right there and kind of pushed me away a little bit? That's because they have a chance there because I gave it to them. And they noticed it and they recognized it. Now doing that as a human being is difficult. The computer's just going to do that every time, no matter what. I didn't do it right. I didn't delay it far enough. There we go. Yeah. See? And it's just these little things that like these top level players are just like implementing into their strategies one after the other. You find this thing, you find this thing, it works against this character, it doesn't work against this character, it's really good against this person. Look, you don't have to be like crazy good or technical to like play fighting games and have fun. They're a blast. Dude, I will just sit here and play against people like all day. Maybe not all day, but like for a good like 30 minutes to an hour, hour and a half sometimes. And I'll just like, I'm having so much fun. Just hitting buttons. And like, I love this game so much because the animations and everything are so cool. Like, okay, I'll do my favorite like combo or whatever. Like this is like when you hit this in a tournament with Arizona, this feels good every time. Okay, and that wasn't perfect, but like you see, like I was using meter at the bottom there. See how I have like 3 super meter. Every time you use 1, use 2, you get extra stuff you can do. I know that rhymed. And I'll just show you the my favorite super in the game, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like take a moment and just have a little like appreciation for like how much work they put in this game. Like that's what draws me to this game. Like little details, like even at the character select screen, like whenever you hover over different characters, like the music that plays in the background like changes a little bit to like match the theme of the character. It's crazy. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna use Texas Throwdown at the bottom right here. I basically just swing the joystick from the right to the left and hit 2 attack buttons at the same time. It's you usually want to do this in a combo because like it's pretty easy to, excuse me, there it is. It's pretty easy to like whiff this and just like miss entirely. So I'm just gonna do it and enjoy the cutscene. And each character has their own level. Like they got this in like, I don't know, year 2 or 3 after the game released. Like they put these in, like even the animations when like they're standing there and not doing anything. Like they did that in the last like 2 years, I think, 2 or 3 years. So, you know, if you don't play fighting games, like don't feel weird about jumping into one. Like just get Street Fighter or whatever. Like just have fun if you want to press buttons and learn something new and maybe meet new people. Maybe you want to take it seriously. I don't know. There's like a 13-year-old kid named Blaz, and you know that's his gamer tag in Street Fighter 6 right now, the newest game, and he's just like a prodigy, and he's crushing it, and he's so young, and I'm like, wow, it's amazing. I wish, but you know what? I'm happy with where I'm at, honestly. Like my experiences that I've had, I've learned so much playing these fighting games and meeting people and like the friendships that I've formed, and I'm pretty happy with my experience so far. So I just wanted to share a little bit and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like if you liked it, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and just be careful out there and take care of each other. Alright, later.